Hey guys, welcome back. Still playing Dead Rising 4.
Fuck, you know that moment where you hit start on a video and then you realize you're thirsty as fuck? I can't even, like... This reminds me of the bottles they put on bicycles.
Yeah. We just found an Exo Suit.
Maybe. I mean, we found an Exo Suit, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use it or not. I was really worried to be like, you need to equip an Exo Suit to put on this Exo Suit. All right.
I want to see. I kind of wanted to see the axe. So it's talking of Call of Duty.
Oh, well, the reason this gets under my skin with the Call of Duty and the people complaining about, oh god, that was awesome, about, you know, like smaller games compared to bigger games, is it really comes from just the way Titanfall was treated when it hit the scene. Because Titanfall's where it really got under my skin. Because the development studio Titanfall it's like nothing compared to just one of the 3 studios working on Call of Duty.
Right. The only thing I gotta say...
And they've got to make a profit, you know? They can't just try to shoot for Call of Duty level of content, you know, the massive bloated amount of content Call of Duty can do.
Titanfall, though, was backed with Microsoft money.
But
so that was
not the same amount of budget, not nearly the amount of production studio.
It basically had a giant budget.
No, it really doesn't. If you look it up, man, I've looked it up. I've read about all this crap before. The amount of money they had to spend to make Titanfall originally, plus the development studio was like 200 compared to like the bazillions they got fucking working on Call of Duty. It's just not even comparable. Halo's comparable to Call of Duty. Halo should have been as big as Call of Duty, and it really wasn't. It was fun. I liked the last Halo, but the fucking campaign was not nearly as big as Call of Duty was.
You're about to run an Exo Suit. You better start going and kill some that giant horde of zombies that are right there.
You should just freeze up and just... Wow. Now I'm back to being boring old fucking Frank. Like, they spend an obscene amount of money on Halo. Yeah, they spent a good chunk of money on Gears of War, but not Halo money. Titanfall, this is not even close. Like, they had to build a studio too to get that game up and running. Like, that was their first game for that new studio they put together. And the multiplayer, people were mad because the multiplayer wasn't as bloated as Call of Duty, even though like it had like way less money spent on it. You know what I mean?
Well, and Call of Duty cheats when it comes to multiplayer bloatness too by just reskinning old levels too.
They don't really reskin old levels. Most of the time when they re-release levels, it's downloadable content.
Yeah, but I mean that helps them get downloadable content out faster by...
I still think they release enough content. Like I don't...
Oh yeah, no. I'm saying is they have that added benefit
they
of being able to do that.
They only release like maybe 1 or 2 of those every time. Like they do Nuketown, and then they maybe like every downloadable content there's like 1 throwback map.
Right. They usually have 1 throwback map to start off with too.
Well, that's what I meant. That's why I said Nuketown, because it's almost always Nuketown with Black Ops, and then the other ones always do like 1 random fucking map that is not Nuketown.
Right.
I'm gonna die.
But one thing I hate though too,
I guess I could level up
is so many games send out. I mean, they're not doing it with this, but send out basically broken games, or not broken games, but games that are just so unbelievably not finished, and they're like, "Don't worry, we'll fix it with downloadable content that you have to pay for." Like I mean, Division was great. Destiny did that.
Division kind of did that too.
We haven't played any of the downloadable content.
Yeah, but I mean, Division didn't feel completely complete when it came out. it felt like a lot of Ubisoft fucking busy work to do.
Right.
A lot of fucking
but I mean,
busy work.
I mean, Destiny.
So
Destiny was broken to the point where it was almost playable.
It opens up more stuff to get as you level up.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, I'm high enough level now to where I can get.
What's the dice rolling one?
I can get to second tier stuff. Probably like critical hits or something.
Every shot with a ranged weapon has a small chance of
random free ammo. The Christmas music in this game is just food inventories. Half the time I don't have any fucking food inventory, but
I don't think you have a slot for it yet.
I do. I just never pick anything up. I have so much stuff. I feel like I'm gonna like look back on this and be like, why did I spend money on that? This skill tree system they've done with this game is I don't think it's an improvement. It gives you the illusion of choice, whereas the other Dead Risings you they did random the other ones where like you sometimes would get health, like it'd be like this time you get 1 health and it was somewhat random. Your upgrades are random, like your moves and stuff.
Right.
Like every time you leveled up, it'd give you a couple things.
I thought it wasn't random at all.
Oh yeah, it was totally random.
Was it?
Yeah, it was randomized. Like sometimes you got health the first time you leveled up, sometimes you didn't. Like it worked out pretty evenly, but it was random.
Was it just like random among the 4?
It'd always give you like 2 things, and it would be like from a random pool.
Right.
Based on some type of algorithm.
Gotcha.
So like it evened out to be almost the same shit every time, but maybe you got health the very first time, maybe you got health the second time. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it wouldn't be enough to change the game.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like,
it didn't feel like broken or anything.
Like it felt like. It feels like adding the skill tree to this gives like choice, but it seems pointless at the same time. Like
I don't know. I always enjoy a good skill tree.
I just don't like. I don't feel like it's really adding to the fun at all. Going in the menus and saying, "This is what I want to upgrade."
I don't know.
Because it's not. It's because the stuff that you're getting is not exactly directly fun. Like you're not like, "Oh, I unlocked this cool thing I'm about to do." Like, that's what you kind of need. Like, Diablo skill tree. Fucking amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you're immediately got new things going on.
How great would it be, like, a Diablo-style game with zombies?
I just wish Diablo would add achievements every once in a while so I could have a reason to play it again. It might... Is there keypads, maybe? I don't know.
I know, it's that door over there that you haven't touched.
They're all locked, but, like, I can't get into them.
It's on that over there. I don't think it's anything you got to. I think, yes, over there.
What?
Right. Go right. That. Yeah, it's just locked. You probably gotta find a vent or something.
The sound is horrible. Hey, I bought a computer for you. Best Buy Black Friday!
Actually, you stole it off the nursing station.
Oh, well that's not good. What are the nurses going to use?
I'm pretty sure they're dead.
Oh, well then good. I can keep the computer. Oh, I could have used that computer to make something. Maybe.
I don't think you had anything to make it with yet.
Nope. I can give a stool sample to the nurses. Ah! Sorry. I feel bad about that.
My lotion joke was funnier.
What lotion joke? You're crazy. I still refuse to believe that was a joke. Hatchet?
Those zombies are just trying to have lunch and you are bothering them.
So our new boss, who will remain nameless for videos, I think we should get her a hatchet for Christmas.
She can drop it?
So she can fulfill her firing of everybody on the crew. Just like a festive...
I don't know, all those people deserved it.
Just a festive hatchet. Shit.
Everybody that's gone.
It's hard to be mad about all the firings when they're all people you hate.
Well, 2 of them walked out. They didn't even get fired. They quit.
They walked out directly. Well, yeah, one of them walked out directly from just her. That was a fun week. That was a fun week of work, y'all. Merry Christmas, everyone.
At our job, we had 3 for 3 on days straight of people getting quit or fired. It's been a rough week. And then just rough shifts.
I mean, all right, so to recap how bad my week is, personally. Day 1, I got so angry and frustrated with everybody at work that I slammed my hand down on the metal counter and the go pass out.
I didn't know you did that.
And hard enough to where I was like, oh man, that's gonna hurt later. like I don't know if you've ever like smacked your hand down on something out of anger and just frustration from the laziness around you.
On Thursday?
Yes. That you were just like, shit, I hope I didn't bruise the bone in my hand. You know what I mean? Like that's how fucking just I would. Ooh, so mad. And that was not new manager that we were just talking shit about.
I wasn't talking shit about her.
And then and then the next 4 days were that manager. Day number 2 of my week, I lost $100 bill.
Which that was no one.
That was the easiest shift of the week. I would have made $150, and it would have been a smooth, buttery smooth shift. I mean, not like Friday night, busy Friday night.
Right.
Lost $100, didn't make any money. Yay. Saturday was hell. It's absolute hell. That's the night.
I worked that morning.
That's the night somebody got fired.
And played WoW for 3 hours.
Somebody got fired, had customers complain about me for some weird shit.
No, the next day was customers complaining.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sunday.
We worked together Sunday.
I had a customer. Alright, so I came in really fucking focused for working. Like, laser sharp focus, ready to get things done. Really fucking focused. And a customer was upset because I was probably not very sociable. I admit that. It
started off we had somebody walk out right at the beginning of the shift, so everyone's trying to help pick up the slack.
After having some hard times, I need to make money. Kind of batten down the hatches, if you know what I mean. Like, just get serious, get to work. Maybe I was a little too serious. Table thought I was being an asshole. It's actually possible. I admit it. It's possible. It's possible. I understand that you're not gonna rub everybody the same way all the time. Some people don't respect it when you're straight to business. Some people want you to be fun and entertaining and lighthearted. I get it.
Especially in our
but here's the thing.
Food industry.
Immediately after I got yelled at for that table, the next table comes in and I'm like, "Hey, you got a Thunder shirt on? Oklahoma City Thunder shirt. Game's starting in 10 minutes." Chat over to the bartender. Hey, we need to get that game on.
Yeah, because we've been hollering at him to turn the game on. It's like there's a football game on. People are watching.
We were joking about, like turn the game on, put it on the big TV, blah blah blah. Then this table gets mad at me for the price of something, and then goes south. I send the manager over there. 2 smooth things over. I'm like, hey, we need this table's mad. They don't understand the pricing of stuff. It's confusing. It truly is. But it's the only way to do it, honestly.
Yeah. Because the old way was even more confusing.
So I send the manager over to kind of like explain it, maybe take the stuff off because it's confusing. And they just fucking go nuts about bitching about me. And then they said they were embarrassed by me telling the bartender to turn the game on. I embarrassed them.
Which they acted like they were joking along with you.
Complete opposite. So apparently I went from no personality to too much personality.
You're about to die.
And embarrassed the table. And then, what made it worse is the table sitting next to him, she was on her phone when I greeted the table.
No, she was on her phone the entire time.
Well, I mean, from this point to this point, she showed up, she's waiting on her friend, she's sitting next to the people who are mad at me. So, when you go and greet somebody who's, oh God, I can't see Jack. You go and greet somebody on their phone, you try not to interrupt them too much. So I'm like, hey, waiting on how many? One more, get the drink order. Like, really quick, just in and out. Kind of like a stealth mission. You don't want to be, like, all in their face because they're on their phone. You're not trying to interrupt them. You just
and
want to make sure.
We work near a hospital, so sometimes you don't know.
You want to make sure that you would get in there, you get their order, or you get their drink order. So when they get off their phone, they got something to drink. I literally hadn't talked to this person yet, and her other person hadn't arrived, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I talked." She interjects herself in between the manager and the other tables, like, "Yeah, he was an asshole to me too." So I got yelled at because 3 of my tables complained about me in a row. Madness. Madness night.
On top of that, we'd both gotten the last 10 tables that walked into the restaurant.
Well, I forgot that's why Thursday was crazy. Thursday we walked in and nobody showed up for work.
That was Saturday.
No. When me and Jordan got killed?
Yeah.
Or was that Friday?
It was Saturday when I was working that morning. Because I didn't know
was
you guys.
Saturday?
Yeah. Because that was the day.
Oh yeah, it was Saturday. So yeah, I 2 people should have been at work. There was only 2 of us on the floor. We got all the tables in the world, and this week brutal. And then tonight, I don't even know how to explain tonight. Like it just was just the madness, just hour-long ticket times, and just where you throw your hands up and you're just like, nobody can do anything for you. Save yourself. Go eat at McDonald's. Like just the worst. Just people crying, quitting. Oh gosh, it was fun.
I don't know how servers didn't walk out too.
I mean, we had one threaten to walk out multiple times, but people want to keep their jobs. It wasn't the worst night I've ever had. It's just I can't believe after how bad the other 4 nights of my week are that in miraculously different ways. Just, I mean, how different could your nights be and still be so bad?
I mean, Sunday and Monday were pretty closely bad in very similar ways.
So yeah, now I'm hacking up zombies to get out my frustration. And this episode's over.
And you're gonna die.
No, I'm not. I have tons of health. I really want to go find new clothing to wear.
The problem is I don't think you have enough weapons.
I don't have enough weapons. I have a bat and a hatchet. What more do you need?
Can you combine those?
You know what I missed from the other game? You can't go like into left trigger mode and just chuck things at people now.
I was wondering because I didn't see you throw anything.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a I want to hurl my hatchet at this motherfucker button anymore.
Like, because earlier when you didn't throw the folding chair, I was kind of disappointed. I was waiting for you just kind of like, yeah.
I'm gonna have to also look into how. I feel like the persistence might be off on this one. Like the other one had it where you put weapons down in places, come back, and they're there. You know, like when you combine weapons and put them down. I'm not sure if that's a thing in this as much.
You're getting hit somehow.
I don't know. Don't care. See you next time.